Hello and welcome to WITM the Prequel, Chapter 3, Episode number 4, as we will continue to see the Blood Brothers and the Generations' journeys from the Indies to the WWE, as they are still in pursuit of WITM Gold before they eventually get their WWE tryout matches. We have 2 matches for you to kick off this episode in July 2018, Week 1. First, we are going to see a bit more of a rivalry that has developed over the last 2 episodes. Rose taking on the Queen Kitty in some women's action. And then Captain Casey of the Blood Brothers will be taking on Kalino Mahi'ai in singles action and from the men's heavyweight division. So let's go ahead and get our first match of the episode underway, as the rivalry will continue between Rose and the Queen Kitty. Rose currently sits at the bottom of the women's division at number 5. The Queen Kitty has used some of her momentum from her last victory over Rose to climb up the rankings to the number 1 contendership. Rose, of course, would love to knock her off that spot and move closer to that position herself. Let's get this women's match underway.
Making her way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, the Queen Kitty.
I've been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I get this feeling times is holding me down. Gotta cut loose, footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please.
Test my reality, check if there's a weak spot. Clinging to insanity, hopes the world will ease up.
And
try to make it look like it's all summer getting
from
better.
Chicago,
Cause I know how to play it pretty good, guess the measure. Everyone started out a little insane, but we learned pretty quick how to fake it for the game. But some of you never learned to drop the act, so under that skin of yours a heart attack. Cause everybody's so scared, we don't wanna go there. We don't wanna make a move, we got our lives to lose. Living in the dark while we just play our part. We're all alone, like I don't know what's going on. Somebody make a move, somebody make a move. Please somebody make a move. We all know what's going on. And if I had the answers, I'd have written them out, so I can tell you what to do and what this thing is about. But all I've ever learned comes secondhand, and I dare not preach what I don't understand. You and I, we share the same disease. Cover up, compromise, what we agree.
There's a bell. This match is underway. Rose once again hoping to end her struggles and climb out from the bottom position in the women's division, number 5. Kitty finds herself on a rare hot streak and in the number 1 contendership spot. She's looking to remain there with a victory over her rival Rose, who we've seen, of course, the rivalry develop a bit over the last couple episodes of this chapter 3. Rose showing off some athleticism here with a Hurricane Rana and a knee drop to the chest. Now Rose with a side headlock locked in pretty well. Locked in really well. Really wearing down the head of Kitty with some good technical offense early on. Kitty responds with a massive drop kick. Now Rose forced to a knee, and there's a knife hand chop. And a swinging neck breaker.
Trapped now and just using it.
Now Kitty with an elbow strike to the head of Rose.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh.
And now pinning the arm of Rose against the canvas and stomping away at the back of the elbow. That's gotta hurt.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. That's gonna break it.
And now Kitty says, how about another? Again, stomping away at the wrist and elbow of Rose. And now Kitty comes off the ropes with an enziguri.
He's starting to stagger a bit.
Stomp to the back of the leg. Kitty looking to take flight.
You haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment.
But Rose has gotten to her feet, and Kitty's going to come up just short on the aerial attack. Rose can capitalize off that with a cover, but Kitty is able to power her out just about right away. There's a reversal by Kitty with an elbow. And a running clothesline. Kitty goes for cover now. Looking at quick work of Rose, and she powers out almost immediately. There's a kick to the back.
Harsh impact.
Knee to the back, and now Rose put in a straitjacket, basically forced to choke herself out. Rose is able to break it and reverse.
And the
DDT by Rose. Kitty forced to her feet. Roush up into the corner.
look at this. Oh boy.
Rose with a suplex into the corner. Now goes for cover.
She goes for the quick pin. And a kick out at 2. That's all right.
Rose, or rather Kitty powers out at 2. Rose in shock, asking herself what she must do
She wants
to
it.
win this match. Now looking for the belly to belly. Is this going to be enough? If it connects, and it does. And good position, center ring.
Take advantage here. They want to see your
No, Kitty powers out at 2.5. Just barely keeping this match alive.
looking at complete domination here.
Rose trying to remain confident and looking for support of the WITM fans. There's a stomp to the knee.
Now the old vicious.
Now Rose targeting the head of Kitty.
Look at the torque. Ah, this other neck. Man.
Stomp to the leg.
Big time impact.
Attack on the arm. Rose is going to try another cover. And Kitty powers out at 2 for another near fall. Now Kitty trying to turn momentum back into her favor, starting with a reversal.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
And that will definitely help as well. The running stunner goes for cover.
And she kicks out.
And Rose powers out at 1.5. Now Kitty looking for her finisher, that backstabber into a crossface.
The backstabber.
And it's locked in.
Maneuver. Here's her chance.
Locked in well. Rose is going to tap for the first time to that finisher. And Kitty will remain the #1 contender. Rose, unfortunately, will remain in the bottom spot in the women's division.
Some of the action from the previous match. Look at her go.
I've been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I get this feeling time's just holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling, or else
Here
I'll
is your
tear
winner,
up this
the
town.
Queen, Kitty.
Tonight I gotta cut loose, footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes.
Okay, now it's time for a big match in the men's heavyweight division, as the current #2 and #3 contenders to the heavyweight title will face off Mahi currently sits at number 2. Captain Casey of the Blood Brothers currently sits at number 3. The winner of this match will likely be the number 1 contender following this matchup. The loser, of course, will slide down possibly outside the top 5. So, a lot at stake here in this matchup, basically putting yourself in control of your own destiny for a future heavyweight title shot. So let's get this match between the 2 and 3 contenders of the heavyweight division underway.
Off to the races, Hawaiians, Jamaicans, Samoans, Tongans, Maori and Australians. We are all related by the high state, and I'm that Filipino, Hawaiian raised, poly-Asian. I'm a whole lot of dope, sitting on a cloud of smoke. I know what I gotta know, you wanna know, then I don't know. Every brothers, mothers, fathers, and Ohanas know the Tiki boys are back in this bitch like Hana Ho. H.I. rubber slipper hip hop. I keep stepping and you'll never see this flip flop. That's how we do. Now all my island people, tourists you can scream to.
And guys, allow me to say thank you.
1 for the money and 2 for the islanders. 3 fingers down, everybody throw your shot, 'cause I'm Batman, Batman, Batman. On the mic, I'm Batman, Batman, Batman. 1 for the money and 2 for the islanders. 3 fingers down, all my brothers throw your shot, 'cause I'm Batman, Batman, Batman.
With the white
I'm Batman, Batman, Batman.
bad man to me might be good man to you. To each his own, I ain't a blood but the
We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging.
And
Follow
his
me
opponent
now, follow me
from
now.
Chicago,
Follow
Illinois,
me.
weighing in
Down.
at
We
130
descend
pounds,
into the
the
madness like a wild
Samurai
thing,
Casey.
rabid. Follow me now, follow me now. Follow me down. No more wandering this twisted ground. Forsake everything. Don't wait around. Don't you believe? If you want it, you can have it. Leave the rest, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now. Follow me down. We descend into the madness like a wild thing.
And we're underway.
There's a battle. This match is underway as number 2 contender to the heavyweight title, Kalina Mahi takes on the number 3 contender, Casey. Both men looking to possibly come out of this week the number 1 contender. But of course, they must get a victory in this match to do so. Mahi has Casey on the ropes and hits a massive big boot. There's a reversal by Casey. Of course, heading into WITM Season 6, taking place about a year and a half from where we are on the timeline right now. Casey is a Universal Champion, but will he be a WITM champion before he gets to WWE? We will find out here in the prequel, but first he must get past the big Hawaiian man known as Kalina Mahi. After some brief time outside the ring, they head back inside with Mahi going for a cover early on in this matchup and gets about a 1 count before Casey powers out. Of course, Mahi definitely with the size advantage here and trying to utilize that size and power to his advantage and has control early on in this matchup. Now stomping away at Casey. Camel clutch locked in, center ring. Casey is able to break the hold by getting up from under Mahi. There's a punch to the gut. Mahi reverses one of his own and goes for a gut kick. And there's that speed and agility of Casey trying to counter the power and size of Mahi. There's a DDT. And now kicking Mahia across the ring. Elbow drop to the leg. Now Casey biding his time, taking a moment to recover before going back on the attack. And drags Mahia closer to center ring. There's a stop to the groin. Casey not afraid to play a little dirty, keep the big man down.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
And now a series of elbow strikes to the head. Casey now taunting his opponent, trying to get the WITM fans behind him. Now going into mounted punches.
You're just asking to get disqualified.
Casey has seemingly turned momentum over to his favor, but just I say that there's a reversal and arm drag from Mahia. Now Casey back on the attack with a clubbing blow to the back. Now Mahia forced to his feet. Twist of pepperoni connects. Casey goes for cover, and Mahia powers out at 2, but now Casey wasting no time looking for the soda pop. And that will connect near center ring. Casey goes for cover. Does he defeat the number 2 contender? He nearly does, but Mahia is going to power out at 2. Casey in shock, asking himself what he must do to put this match away.
Could be a game changer.
Kick to the back of the leg. Mahia forced up to his feet. There's a chop across the chest.
I don't know about you, but I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing on a Saturday night than watching.
And now they take their fight to the outside, almost on the entrance ramp. This is not a no DQ,
Just hit a wall. So many bad things.
no count out match, but these two men know what's at stake and not afraid to use the ringside environment to wear down their opponents even faster. Now Casey sent crashing into the steel steps, and they're still fighting outside. Casey sent back into the ring, joined by Mahia,
He's lining him up.
who's looking to finish him off after causing damage on the outside.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And that's reversed by Casey. Mahia catches the leg and reverses with a clothesline. There's a stop to the back of the leg and a knee to the back of the leg.
Pressure a bit. Oh man,
Casey dragged close for center ring.
he's just taking on so much.
Mahia goes for cover near center ring.
It's going to take more than that.
Casey powers out immediately, and Mahia is in shock.
Boy, he is rolling.
Casey rolls out of the way to avoid the punch, but Mahia remains on the attack with a suplex.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Mahia biding his time, letting Casey get back on his feet. Casey misses with the kick. Mahia does not. He connects with his signature maneuver, now wasting no time looking for the finisher.
Series of moves better, Cole. Here he goes.
And again, Casey's able to fight it off. That's 2 times in a row. And about the span of a minute that Mahia was going for a finisher, only to be reversed by Casey, who's now telling him to bring it as he struggles to get to his feet on the apron. Casey tries to spear him into the barricade, but somehow misses, and that allows Mahia to reverse from the apron, get back to the ring. As Casey struggles to get to his feet, he's on all fours, and now is able to reverse and attack the arm. There's a gut punch. And a second twist of pepperoni straight into a cover. And Casey has defeated the current number 2 contender, Klino Mahia. Is that would at least move him up to number 2? Could it possibly propel him to number 1 contendership? We will find out shortly in the rankings update.
We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down. We We descend into the madness like a wild thing, rabid. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me down. No more wandering this twisted ground. Forsake everything. Don't wait around.
Here is your winner, the Samurai, Casey.
If you want it, you can have it. Leave the rest, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me down. We descend into the madness like a wild thing, rabid. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me down.
Okay, and here is your results and rankings update for July 2018, Week 1. In Cruiserweight action, Boston Dippy defeated Eric Garrity. And our first match of the episode, the Queen Kitty defeated Rose. Ellen Foster picked up a non-title victory over the WITM Women's Champion Chelsea Blackburn. And our second match of the episode, Captain Casey defeated Queen Mahi Ai. In non-title action, the WITM Heavyweight Champion defeated the Nightmare Drake. Monique Simmons defeated Jamie Love, and the Texas Revolution defeated Heavy Metal. How does that affect the rankings? Let's find out. The Cruiserweight Champion is Eric Garrity, number 1 contender Boston Dippy, number 2 Jason Starr, number 3 Akimba Oni, and number 4 Maximus Blackburn. The WITM Tag Team Champions are the Texas Revolution, number 1 contenders the Bikers, number 2 The Generation, number 3 La Tormenta, number 4 the Blood Brothers, number 5 Heavy Metal, and number 6 the European Union. The WITM Women's Champion is Chelsea Blackburn, number 1 contender Ellen Foster, number 2 the Queen Kitty, number 3 Monique Simmons, number 4 Jamie Love, and number 5 Rose. And the WITM Heavyweight Champion is Tyson Adams, number 1 contender is Captain Casey, following his victory over Queen Mahi Ai. Number 2 the Nightmare Drake, number 3 Queen Mahi Ai, number 4 Loopy Dippy, number 5 James Carlson, number 6 Drago Lycan, and number 7 Matt Olson. So Casey in control of his own destiny. If he can survive 2 more weeks in this spot, he will be the man to take on Tyson Adams for a World Heavyweight title in 2 weeks. Now we advance to week number 2 of July 2018. Will it see any of the Blood Brothers or Generation in action? Let's find out. Alright, and this fierce women's rivalry is going to continue. It's going to be a rematch from last week that saw the Queen Kitty defeat Rose via submission. We find ourselves in the same situation as last week too. Queen Kitty is the number 1 contender to the women's title. Rose is at the bottom, number 5. Rose with a chance to redeem herself from last week. Let's get this next chapter in this fierce women's rivalry underway. It's the Queen Kitty versus Rose.
Making her way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois,
I've been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I get this feeling times is holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling or else I'll tear up this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose, footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes.
Testing our reality, check if there's a weak spot. Clinging to insanity, in hopes the world will ease up. Try and make it look like it's all summer getting better. Cause I know how to play it pretty good against the measure. Everyone started out a little insane, but we learned pretty quick how to fake it for the game. But some of you never learned to drop the act. So under that skin of yours, a heart attack. Cause everybody's so scared, we don't wanna go there. We don't wanna make a move, we got our lives to lose. Living in the dark while we just play our part. We run along like I don't know what's going on. Somebody make a move, somebody make a move. Please somebody make a move. We all know what's going on. And if I had the answers, I'd have written them out, so I can tell you what to do and what this thing is about. But all I've ever learned comes secondhand, and I dare not preach what I don't understand. You and I, we share the same disease. Cover up, compromise, but we grieve. I've lived more than my share of revivals die.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes.
There's the bell. This women's match is underway. As I mentioned before, this is developed into an intense rivalry. The vast majority of Rose's matches here early in her indie career have come against this woman, the Queen Kitty. With Kitty having the upper hand of the rivalry so far, that has propelled her to the #1 contendership currently. Can Rose put an end to that winning streak for Kitty and in her own cold streak? Kitty with a suplex. Rose is able to get back to her feet and reverse. Kitty connects with the Russian leg sweep. And the kick to the back of the leg. And another. Now a stomp to the arm. And that devastating surfboard stretch definitely looks painful. But Rose is able to reverse it fairly quickly and get out of the hole. Drop kick by Kitty. Rose forced for her feet and is able to reverse. Misses with the axe handle, and that allows Kitty to put her in working hold position. Now locked in a straight jacket, Rose essentially forced to choke herself out as she struggles to break the hold. But finally does and gets back to her feet. There's a punch to the gut. Irish whip into the corner. And Rose launches Kitty into the center of the ring.
In your face as it gets.
Now Kitty forced to her feet. There's a punch to the gut. Irish whip into the corner. Reversal by Kitty with an elbow strike. Now another Irish whip. But Rose is able to evade, only to eat a punch from Kitty.
This isn't going to be pretty.
Swinging neck breaker into a back breaker connects, and Kitty taking a bow for that maneuver. Now drags Rose closer to her center ring.
And here we go now.
And an elbow strike to the leg. Now Rose forced onto her stomach.
Oh no, this isn't going to end well.
And Kitty is going to plunge both knees into the canvas. And now stomp away at one of them. Now goes for cover.
She's going to get out of here.
And Rose powers out at one of
To do
them.
more damage. Oh, what impact.
There's a knee to the back, and again, straight jacket locked in.
She's on the defensive now. Looks like her chances of winning this match
Seems to be locked in even better than before,
Not looking so good here, guys.
as Rose struggles to get back to her feet and break the hold.
It's not looking great.
And eventually Kitty's just going to let go.
100%, and I don't expect
There's an
that
elbow
to
strike to
change
send
here.
Rose onto the ropes and a kick to the legs. And Rose crashes down onto the canvas. Now forced up to her feet.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Now Kitty connecting with that running stunner.
Incredible.
Goes for cover.
There's a pin now. She's not going away yet. But in a lip,
And Kitty in shock that was not enough to put Rose away.
she's
Now looking for the move that put Rose away last week. The backstabber into a crossface.
the backstabber.
Has locked in with Rose tap as she did before. No, this time she's able to turn it into a cover of her own. And Kitty definitely in shock, looking surprised there, but she is able to power out at 2. Great job by Rose to turn Kitty's best offensive maneuver into a cover of her own. There's a reversal by Rose.
She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit, that motivates her.
Rose catches Kitty mid-clothesline and plants her on the top rope, now on her to her feet. Irish up into the corner.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Kitty sent on the outside, and Rose slides through the bottom ring and connects with a corner drop kick. Big move by Rose. Can she capitalize? As they now find the outside, and we're kind of blocked by that light
This one's still going, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Now Kitty trying to force Rose up against one of the steel barricades on the outside, but Rose is going to fight that off with elbow strikes. And now
I can't believe everything that's transpired this far.
she's trying to head back to the ring, stalked by Kitty with an elbow.
Back in the ring now.
And now they take the fight back inside the ring, and there's Rose with a hurricane run, letting the head of Kitty straight down to the canvas. Rose is starting to show signs of exhaustion, and now seeks the support of the WITM fans.
She wants it one more time.
Now going for her comeback sequence.
Get out of her way. She ain't playing. When she gets in a
And it is successful. They'll give her a free signature maneuver. Suplex by Rose. Goes for cover.
shoulders on the 1, 2.
And breaks her cold streak and gets revenge for last week. With a victory over Kitty, she will climb out of the bottom of the women's division with that victory.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Test my reality, check if there's a weak spot. Clinging to insanity, hopes the world will ease up. Try and make it look like it's all summer getting better. Cause I know how to play it pretty good against the measure. Everyone started out a little insane, but we learned pretty quick how to fake it for the game. But some of you never learned to drop the act. So under that skin of yours a heart attack. Cause
Here is your winner,
I'd have written them out so I can tell you what to do and what this thing is about.
Okay, now we have another huge match from the men's heavyweight division. Last week, Captain Casey defeated Kulino Mahiai to become the #1 contender to the heavyweight title held by the man on your left, Tyson Adams. Now he will face the World Heavyweight Champion in singles action. Now this is not a title match, this is non-title. However, if Casey does win this match and pick up a non-title victory against the heavyweight champion Tyson Adams, he will face Adams for the heavyweight title, whether that be a singles match or a multi-man match. And Adams' heavyweight title defense will take place in week 4, the final week of this episode. So Casey with a chance to lock himself into that title match, whether that be against just Adams or multiple opponents. Can he do that? Let's find out and get this huge match in the heavyweight division underway.
making his way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 320 pounds, the World Heavyweight
not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn.
From my feet today.
Just a step on the edge. We go down into the darkness like a stampede.
And his
Charging.
opponent
Follow
from
me now,
Chicago,
follow me
Illinois, weighing
Follow
in
me.
at 130 pounds,
We
the
descend into
Samurai
the madness
Casey.
like a wild thing, rabid. Follow me now, follow me now. Follow me down. No more wandering this twisted ground. Forsake everything. Don't wait around. Don't you believe? If you want it, you can have it. Leave the rest, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now. Follow me down. We descend into the madness like a wild thing.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I would.
There's a battle. This match is underway. A huge non-title opportunity for Captain Casey to lock himself into a future title opportunity against his opponent tonight, Tyson Adams.
Right to the jaw.
Adams with a reversal. Reversal from Casey. Irish whip into the corner. Adams reverses and forces Casey into the corner. Now an Irish whip to the other side. And a European uppercut from Adams. It's been a while since we've seen Adams in action. The only match we've seen him in so far was in Chapter 1 and Corey's only singles match with Andrew in his corner.
Remarkable.
Obviously doing pretty well for himself at the moment as the heavyweight champion. Uppercut from Adams, leg kicks from Casey. Casey forces Adams into a working hold position and kicks him in the back, and now forces him right back into the same position. This time trying to wear down the arm and elbow, neutralize some of that power of Adams. But he reverses with a gut punch. And Adams connects with a suplex. Now Casey forced back up to his feet.
Yeah, but it looks to me like
Irish whip into the
plenty of
corner.
energy in that body.
And another European
Too
uppercut.
much into this right now.
Now Casey forced into a seated position, and again Adams going to work on the arm and elbow of Casey, and it's locked in well. As Casey struggling to break the hold and get back to his feet. There's a stomp to the leg. Adams connects with a DDT. Reversal by Casey. And clothesline barely phases Adams. So now Casey out-trips him into the corner. Elbow strike from Adams. Out-trip into the corner. And Casey with a nice one-handed reversal. There's Adams with a reversal of his own. Now forces Casey up to his feet.
He's struggling a bit here. At this point, how much more does he have to give?
Adams comes off the ropes and connects with a curb stomp. Now goes for cover. And Casey powers out at 2. Adams in shock. That was not enough to put Casey away and likely put an end to his heavyweight title hopes, but he still has a finisher. And the back body drop connects. Adams drags Casey closer to the ring. Does he put away Casey's hopes at a heavyweight title shot, or at least make the path a lot harder? Yes, he does. And another must-win opportunity. It's going to be another WITM member coming short. Adams is your victor.
These guys were awesome. Let's take it.
testing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me
Here
from
is
the
your winner,
hate. It's
the
just another
Falcon,
war.
Mr. Adam.
Just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge. Just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me.
Just in time.
I've gotta fight today to live another day.
Okay, and here is your results and rankings update for July 2018, Week 2. The European Union defeated Heavy Metal. Rose defeated the Queen Kitty. Clean Omahiai defeated Drago Lycan. The heavyweight champion Tyson Adams defeated Captain Casey in non-title action. Chelsea Blackburn defeated Ellen Foster in non-title action. Blackburn is the women's champion. Monique Simmons defeated Jamie Love, and in non-title action, the cruiserweight champion Eric Garrity defeated his former tag team partner Jason Starr. How does that affect the rankings? Let's find out. The cruiserweight champion is Eric Garrity. Number contender Boston Dippy. Number 2 Akimba Oni. Number 3 Jason Starr. Number 4 Maximus Blackburn. The tag team champions are the Texas Revolution. Number contenders the Bikers. Number 2 the Generation. Number 3 La Tormenta. Number 4 the Blood Brothers. Number 5 the European Union. And number 6 Heavy Metal. The WITM Women's Champion is Chelsea Blackburn. Number contender Monique Simmons. Number 2 Ellen Foster. Number 3 Queen Kitty. Number 4 Rose. Number 5 Jamie Love. And the World Heavyweight Champion is Tyson Adams. Number 1 contender is Clean Omahiai. Casey only falls down one spot to number 2, so still not outside of the realm of possibility that he faces Adams for the title in Week 4. But if he is booked, he must win next week and either defeat or have Mahiai otherwise lose. Number 3, The Nightmare Drake. Number 4, Loopy Dippy. Number 5, James Carlson. Number 6, Matt Olson. Number 7, Drago Lycan. Now we advance to Week 3. Will we see any of the Blood Brothers or Generation in action? Let's find out. Okay, so for the first time, we will end this episode with a supercard. There were no WITM matches in Week 3, so I sent and did the rankings update off screen, which leads us to Week 4, where we will have a super show, a super card, where every title in WITM will be on the line, 2 of which will be featured matches. We start things off with Chelsea Blackburn defending her WITM Women's title against the former champion Monique Simmons, as well as Ellen Foster of the European Union. Then non-title action between Queen Kitty and Jamie Love. Eric Garrity defends his cruiserweight title against Boston Dippy. More cruiserweight action, non-title between Maximus Blackburn and Ikemba Oni. Our first of 2 featured WITM matches will see the Generation get an opportunity for the WITM tag titles. Now, I put them in this match and stated came into this month the number 2 contenders, but were not booked at all to compete. I didn't think it was fair they'd be left out of the title picture under no fault of their own. So they will be part of this match, a 4-way ladder match for the WITM tag titles, where the Texas Revolution will defend against all other top 3 contenders. They include La Tormenta, the Bikers, and Aaron Danger and Zims, representing the Generation in their demon forms. Now we have non-title tag action between the European Union and Heavy Metal. And then our main event, where because he did not get booked last week and have an opportunity to climb that one spot he needed to get into a title match, I decided to put him in this match. It will be a fatal 4-way steel cage match for the WITM World Heavyweight Championship, where Tyson Adams will defend against his top 3 contenders, the Nightmare Drake, Clean Omahiai, and Captain Casey. Will we see some WITM members, featured WITM members, finally get their hands on WITM gold and get on their pathway to the WWE? We will find out, starting with this huge 4-way tag team match. It should be a lot of fun, where the Texas Revolution titles were literally hanging in the balance in this ladder match against La Tormenta, the Bikers, and the Generation, represented by Aaron Danger and Zims.
War is coming swiftly, the border's closing in. We're a company of soldiers, mere 40 rifles strong. All alone, stand alone. Our dinner drums burning, and rumble is at hand. As the blitzkrieg's pushing harder, the war is all around. All around, hold your ground. Days of battles, no one's on our side. You will fight for all until the bullets are gone. We will resist and fight hard, 'cause we are all inside. We take up arms and fight hard, resist and do what's right.
I have to imagine a couple things. First, they clearly want to be the first one up the ladder, and secondly,
no matter our fighting, the numbers will still count. We're outgunned and few in numbers, we're doomed to flag or fail. We fought hard, held our ground, but when captured by the excess and forced to tell the truth, we will tell it with a smile, we will surprise them with a laugh. We are on, we were told to hold the border, and that is what we did. Onward, word and orders in despite of our foe. We will resist and fight hard, 'cause we are all inside. We take up arms and fight hard, resist and do what's right. Gloria fortis miles, the Wehrmacht closing in. Adversor et adversus, the war against the Liga. Gloria fortis miles, the Wehrmacht closing in. Adversor et adversus, the war against the Tormenta. I've been around the world. I've seen some pretty faces, been with some beautiful girls. After all I witnessed, one thing still amazes me. Just like a miracle, you have to see to believe. 'Cause God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land, gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message.
There's the bell. This 8-way 4-team ladder match for the WITM tag title is currently held by the Texas Revolution. It is underway, as you can already see on your screen. This is going to be wild and chaotic. I will do my best to call the action. Right now it looks like we have Zims of the Generation going after Death of the Bikers, and Aaron Danger of the Generation going after Dallas Brown of the defending Texas Revolution. There's a shoulder block by Brown to Danger. Zims kick to the back of Death. Danger sent to the outside by Dallas Brown, and it looks like they will fight on the outside as Zims continues to go after, Zims is being attacked by Death of the Bikers. As Danger and Dallas Brown continue to fight on the outside, we see more teams starting to head on the outside. Wait and see when a ladder is going to come into play. Of course, way too early for a team to go to victory at the moment. Both members of the Generation currently inside the ring, but Zims is down. Danger continues to go after Dallas Brown of the Texas Revolution.
Continues to roll. Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack.
Zims is going to break up an attempt at a finisher by Death, and is sent to the outside. As Danger continues to target one half of the defending champions, they only have 25% chance of retaining Dallas Brown of the Texas Revolution, and plunges both of his knees into the canvas as Zims and Demon of the Bikers fight on the outside. It's going to be Austin Brown of the defending Texas Revolution that is going to be the first to introduce a ladder into play. She is currently using as a weapon to take out one half of La Tormenta, Lampigo. Zims and Demon continue to fight on the outside as Danger goes after Death of the Bikers. Zims is down the outside, and Demon is looking for a finisher on him that will connect, a stunner. Meanwhile, Danger with a sling blade to Death. And now Danger forced into the corner and on top of a turnbuckle by Demon. Somebody has been busted open. That is Austin Brown of the defending champions, the Texas Revolution. Terremoto is going to be the first to try to set up a ladder in position to go after the titles. He's quickly sent to the outside before he can start. Both members of the Generation now inside the ring as Zims goes after Demon. And now the Generation trying to use the numbers game to their advantage to double team on Demon. Dangerous stop is going to bust Demon open, send him to the outside, and now they go after the other member. Good strategy by the Generation. Danger focuses, trying to keep the ladder area clear as Zims tries to go after the title, but yet Zims has yet to actually reach for the title. He forgot he's supposed to do when he gets to the top of the ladder. The ring is completely clear right now, except for the generation, but Zims not reaching for that title. And now both of them are just kind of standing in place. Wait and see. Now Danger forced to move as the bikers make their way back inside the ring. Zims could have brought the Generation the tag titles by now. He had more than enough time, but now he's sent crashing on the outside. Now it's the bikers and Austin Brown and Relampago fighting inside the ring as both members of the Generation are down.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Nobody controls the pace of the match.
Danger and Demon, the old lone man inside the ring, as Danger is going to possibly try once again to set up that ladder and go after the title, but here comes one half of the defending champions, Big Austin Brown. Danger again will take possession of the ladder, but broken up by Brown. Zims finally back to his feet after sent crashing down from the ladder. Again, utter chaos with 6 men currently inside the ring. I believe Danger hit a pedigree to Austin Brown. Zims is going to send Demon crashing on the outside of the Generation once again in control of the ladder and setting it up.
The champ's in a real bad place right now. You have to like how the #1 contender looks right now.
Zims is going to take a brain buster on the outside as Danger goes for the Danger Stomp, accidentally taking out the ladder in the process, but believes the face of Austin Brown caught the bottom of that ladder. Danger has a clear ring to go after the title, and will begin doing so. That prompts a bunch of men to head back inside the ring. Relampago is going to ascend the ladder. Austin Brown is going to send it crashing down as Danger is sent to the outside with the Generation, making the first team to go to work at the title. They've been pretty much the only team that's ever had extended time on the ladder. Zims is going to set it up. Now goes for finisher. He is the only man in the ring with Relampago. The stunner connects, and now Zims is going to go after the title. So far, no one knows this except for Dallas Brown, other defending champions of Texas Revolution. And he is going to ascend the ladder.
And Z is something Brown.
Brown punching away at Zims. Now Relampago is going to send the ladder crashing down. For Texas Revolution can retain. Both members of the Generation now down on the ground. As Terremoto of La Tormenta is going to attack Zims the ladder, make sure he stays down so he can ascend the ladder.
And here we go with Matoda. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And now it's going to be Terremoto and Dallas Brown fighting on the ladder, but Terremoto's ready with the finisher. Attitude adjustment from the top of the ladder. That takes out both men, and that gives Demon a chance to go after the title. Zims is there waiting. Will it be too little too late? As he starts pushing at the ladder, Terremoto begins to ascend and he sends them both crashing down. Now Zims goes after Demon.
What a comeback.
Connects with the elbow drop to the bloody face. Terremoto of La Tormenta using the ladder as a weapon. His tag team partner laid out on the bottom of the entrance ring. Both members of the Generation now back in the ring. Danger quickly heads back outside to go after Death of the Bikers. There's a temporary alliance between one half of the Bikers and Texas Revolution to try to keep Zims down. was going for a crossroads, but that was broken up. Now Zim's forced onto the apron, but somebody else has been busted open.
That's when you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our table is incredible.
Zim's going to be sent from the apron to the ring by Austin Brown. And he's hit with a running power slam that's going to send him not outside, but just further down the ring. Aaron Danger currently in control of the ladder.
Beautiful technique.
And now he's going to head back outside and go after the downed Death off the bottom of the entrance ramp and use his finisher on him. And the stunner connects. Zims is back to his feet and took out somebody. I'm not sure that was. Looks like that was Austin Brown. And is currently in control of the ladder, but that's going to be taken away by Terremoto. And now Zims busted open in what has become an absolute bloodbath. You can see the blood on the chest of Terremoto as he sets up the ladder. Rather than send the ladder, he wants to make sure that Zims is down. But now he sends the ladder with Zims standing right there. And Zims pushes the ladder out from under Terremoto, who's hanging by the title, and now eats a powerbomb from Zims. Lampago now controls the ladder, using it as a weapon to take out Austin Brown. As Danger and Death fight at the bottom of the entrance ramp, someone else has been busted The ladder has been made its way on the outside, now being used as a weapon by Demon, who brings the ladder back inside the ring. Danger forced back to the ring by Death. Samson outside, and being attacked now by Austin Brown. As Danger and Death resume their fight inside the ring, and Relampago controls the ladder, uses it as a weapon, trying to clear the ring of his opponents, but stopped by Death. Now Zims and Austin Brown fighting on the outside. He'll head to the outside as well and go after the powerhouse of the defending champion, Texas Revolution, the swinging neck breaker, but that gives Death an opening to set up the ladder, as Relampago will try to stop him and sends him to the apron. And now it's Austin Brown with a great opportunity to retain the titles for Texas Revolution. Terremoto is since the ladder trying to stop him. Danger is there trying to stop Brown.
I think that one will finally do the trick, guys. Boom, right in the button.
And it's going to be another attitude adjustment from the top of the ladder from Terremoto, as Zims hits the stunner on Dallas Brown. Death is going to try to ascend the ladder now. Very slowly, you can see the pain that all these men are going through. As now it's Death and Terremoto fighting over the title. Of course, Relampago is there to try to help his tag team partner, but there is Aaron Danger to send Terremoto crashing down, and now it's Zims in control of the ladder. Very chaotic tag team match with the tag titles hanging in the balance. Of course, when you have 6 other men to worry about, it's very hard to find time to grab those titles and unhook them. Bloody tag team war here with the tag titles on the line. The Generation finally get their first taste of WITM gold and get on the pathway to the WWE. Danger and Death still fighting on the outside as they have been for about half the match. Sims and Olympico fighting inside the ring. And Olympico sent on the outside. Sims is going to attempt a finisher as Demon has an opportunity to unhook the titles with pretty much everybody distracted. Here comes Sims, or rather Danger. Nobody is trying to stop Demon right now, and that's going to lead to a victory for the Bikers. The Bikers are your new WITM Tag Team Champions.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look. Almost forgot about this one. Look at him go. I remember this part very well. He doesn't double an action like this.
Here are your winners and the new Tag Team, The Nightmare, Death, and the Necromancer, Demon, the Bikers.
Okay, and now our final match of the episode, and it is a huge one. The WITM World Heavyweight title is on the line. Tyson Adams, the man on your right wearing an alternate attire, is a defending champion who defends his title inside of a steel cage against all three of his top contenders. The Nightmare Drake, a former World Heavyweight champion, on your left. Captain Casey, a featured WITM member and part of the Blood Brothers, getting an opportunity for his first WITM gold, and then another former World Heavyweight champion, the Big Hawaiian, Klina Mahiai, also in this matchup inside of a steel cage. Which man will walk out of the cage? The WITM World Heavyweight champion. Let's get this World Heavyweight title main event underway.
We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me
Introducing
now.
the challenger
Follow me.
from Chicago,
Down.
Illinois,
We
weighing
descend
in
into
at
the
130
madness like a wild
pounds,
thing,
the Samurai
rabid. Follow me
Casey.
now, follow me now. Follow me. Down. No more wandering this twisted ground. Forsake everything. Don't wait around. Don't you believe? If you want it, you can have it. Leave the rest, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now. Follow me down.
Off to the races, Hawaiians, Jamaicans, Samoans, Tongans, Maori
And introducing the challenger from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 245 pounds, KLNO.
You wanna know, then I don't know. Everybody's mothers, fathers, and Ohanas know the Tiki boys are back in this bitch like Hana Ho. H.I. rubber slipper hip hop. I keep stepping and you'll never see this flip flop. That's how we do. Now all my island people, tourists you can scream to. One for the money and two for the
good man to you. To each his own, I ain't a blood, but
Many are stained with souls corrupt. Hope they locate change when old enough. I'm
And introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 241 pounds,
where we live in this post
the Nightmare Dream.
A bridge to the world, feed some children. New light leads to millions. Fight evil, be resilient. Role models saying grip that gun. We march into a different drum. Drugs will bring you a fist of funds, but make your journey a twisted one. Just begun to see duties change. Seek truth that pursued of fame. Some choosing to fuel in flames, but they're looking like fools today if the youth decay. Focused eyes, time to retrain, mobilize. The more ways been pulverized. Got a new table to roll that dice. In a demons like a poltergeist. Had us, it was so cold as ice, but now kids got globalized. Hopes alive. Conquer fear, new ideas. See these kids, pioneers for future years. Vision's clear. What this is hope. This is hope. New ideas. See these kids, pioneers for future years. Vision's clear. What this is hope. Conquer fear, new ideas. See these kids, pioneers for future years. Vision's clear. What this is hope. This is hope. New ideas. See these kids, pioneers for future years. Vision's clear. What this is hope. Like they sing in Liverpool, you never walk alone. Any girl, any fella from a broken home. Anyone neglected in a warring zone. Lost every road and was forced to roam. Steady spoke in the warmest tones. Kept hope as a cornerstone. From these gifts we on it.
And introducing the champion from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 320 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Falcon, Mr.
I'm just a step
Adam.
away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me.
Just in time.
I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.
My voice will be heard today.
I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man.
I'm not superhuman.
My voice will be heard today. It's just another war.
There's the bell. This World Heavyweight title main event inside of a steel cage is underway. Which one of these men is going to outlast their three opponents and walk out of our first WITM Super Show Supercard as the WITM World Heavyweight Champion? Right now it's the Nightmare Drake going after Captain Casey, looking to bring arguably WITM's biggest prize to the Blood Brothers stable. He's been a major champion in WWE. About a year and a half later, going into season 6, the reigning Universal Champion. But about a year and a half prior to that, can he win an Indie World Championship here in WITM? Drake remains in control with a series of backbreakers. Connects with the slam using only one arm and taunts his opponent. There's a kick to the back. Casey reverses by attacking the arm. Here comes Drake right back in the attack. All three of Casey's opponents have held the World Heavyweight title before. And Casey joins them on the list of WITM World Heavyweight Champions here tonight. There's a suplex from Casey. He misses with a stomp, but will be the first to try to escape the cage. Of course, you can win by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. And Mahi Ai is going to send him down from the cage, crashing on top of the Nightmare Drake. And Mahiai connects with his signature, ending with a Samoan spike. Now forces Casey to his feet. He connects with a series of heavy strikes, but here's Casey, one of his own, to force Mahiai on the ropes. Several of his own, in fact. Drake is going to be the next man to try to escape the cage.
No, he reverses it.
And he'll fight off Casey. Here's an opportunity for Drake. But for some reason, he chooses to step down. He had a little bit of an opportunity there, but instead elects to jump back inside the ring. Must have felt he had enough time to escape the cage. And here comes Suplex City from the Nightmare Drake, as Mahiai is sent over the ropes in between the ring and the cage by the defending champion Adams, as Drake is going to try once again to escape the cage. Here comes Mahiai to try to stop him, and Drake is going to fight him off. But again, as he did before, electing to jump back inside the ring rather than trying to finish escaping the cage. Not quite sure what the logic is there, but alright. As Mahiai will connect with a finisher, the defending champion Adams now trying to escape the cage. Everybody else is distracted. Mahiai gets a 2 count on Drake as Adams continues to climb. He's now just about on the other side. Adams very close. Here comes Mahiai and Casey trying to stop him. Mahiai has him back on their side as they fight on top of the top rope now. Adams manages to fight off Mahiai and will continue his climb. Drake goes for cover on Casey. I'm not sure the referee. That is a 3 count. And the Nightmare Drake is your new WITM Heavyweight Champion by pinning our featured WITM member, Captain Casey.
This was. Oh, I can't believe this.
Many are stained with souls corrupt. Hope they locate change when old enough. A message that I got when growing up. Drinking smoke pot till you're throwing up. So is the world getting colder? Nah. Then I look where them soldiers are. Wonder why I just wrote that bar. Where we live in this poles apart. With open hearts I see people building a bridge to the world. Feed some children. New light leads to millions. Fight evil, be resilient. Role models saying grip that gun. We march into a different
Here
drum.
is your
Drugs will bring you a fist of funds. But make your journey a twisted one. Just began to see G's change. See truth that pursued it fame. Some choosing the few and praise. But they looking like fools today if the youth decay. Focused eyes, time to retrain, mobilize. The more waste being pulverized. Got a new table to roll that dice. In a demon, it's like a poltergeist. Had us, it was so cold as ice. But now kids got globalized. Hopes alive. Conquer fear, new ideas. See these kids, pioneers. For future years, vision's clear. What this is hope. This is hope, new ideas.
Okay, and here is your final results and rankings update of the episode following our first WITM Supercard. Chelsea Blackburn retained her WITM Women's title by defeating Monique Simmons at Triple Threat action. Ellen Foster took a no decision. Jamie Love defeated the Queen Kitty in non-title action. Eric Garrity retained the Cruiserweight title over Boston Dippy. Maximus Blackburn defeated Akimba Oni in non-title action. The Bikers became the new WITM Tag Team Champions by defeating the Generation, La Tormenta, and the now former champions, the Texas Revolution, in a 8-man ladder 4-way tag team match for the tag titles. Heavy Metal defeated European Union in non-title tag team action, and in the main event, the Nightmare Drake pinned Captain Casey to become the new WITM Heavyweight Champion. Kalina Mahiai and the now former champion Tyson Adams take a no decision. How does that affect the rankings? Let's find out in our final rankings update of the episode. The WITM Cruiserweight Champion is Eric Garrity, number 1 contender Akimba Oni, number 2 Boston Dippy, number 3 Maximus Blackburn, and number 4 Jason Starr. The WITM Tag Team Champions are the Bikers, number 1 contenders the Blood Brothers, who move up from number 4 to number 1 with the 3 teams in front of them losing despite not getting a match this month. So they are in control of their own destiny to receive the next tag title shot. Number 2, the former champions of Texas Revolution. Number 3, La Tormenta. Number 4, The Generation. Number 5, Heavy Metal. And number 6, the European Union. The WITM Women's Champion is Chelsea Blackburn. Number 1, contender Ellen Foster. Number 2, Monique Simmons. Number 3, Jamie Love. Number 4, Queen Kitty. And number 5, Rose. The World Heavyweight Champion is Nightmare Drake. Number 1, contender, the former champion Tyson Adams. Number 2, Kalina Mahiai. Number 3, James Collison. Number 4, Captain Casey. Number 5, Loopy Dippy. Number 6, Matt Olson. And number 7, Drago Lycan. So that is going to do it for episode number 4 of Chapter 3 of the prequel. The Blood Brothers and Generation are going to continue trying to get WITM gold before they hopefully eventually make it to the WWE. That is going to do it for episode number 4. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of WITM action. If you're watching via our embedded link in our Facebook group, be sure to like the page, like the post, and maybe leave a comment. Until episode number 5, this is Corey with WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.